Alright, second game of Happy against Sonic now. It's the second semi-final and another UD against Night Elf. Happy won the first game on Secret Valley. We didn't get that through the observer point of view because he couldn't join the game in time. Because it already started while the second game of the other semi-final was going on. But Happy won it in quite a convincing fashion. It was really not that close at all, I would say. He had a really good point. Like, he was doing quite well in that game. He did a 90 supply push on Sonic, which was really quite crazy. And so far, it is 1-0 for Happy, and Lucifer is waiting in the grand finals already. So if Happy now wins this game, it will actually be probably the first undead mirror ever in any Gera Cup so far. So that would be quite interesting. But Sonic could also still make a comeback and maybe take the series 2-1. That's definitely still a possibility. Although it would really be quite interesting to have an Undead Mirror finals. I mean, most people don't like to watch Undead Mirrors so much, but it would be the first Undead Mirror ever in a Gera Cup, I think. So that would still be quite exciting, I think. I'm actually kind of surprised as to how Sonic is building his base. He's actually going for building placement where he will be able to close his base, so Demon Hunter, DK I mean, won't be able to get in. But at the same time, ghouls would still be able to get in. But since Happy isn't going for any kind of ghoul harass anyway, he's creeping instead. That really doesn't matter so much anyway. How Sonic is building his base, at least not for now.
Forces are under attack.
Sonic will just get his level 2 here, got Mana Baron first to deal more damage to this creep, and will get it quite easily like that. Happy on the other side got claws as well as Sonic. Wand of Illusion, definitely not too bad, he can scout a lot with that. But Replenishment Potion, for example, would have been really awesome because it would have completely healed him back to full as well as on mana. So it would have been as if he would have never kept that spot, basically. Nice surround here by Happy, though. And keeps the surround closed with that skeleton. That's really nicely done by Happy. And he will be able to force the TP straight away. Damn, I wasn't even so hyped up for it or so excited because I just really didn't expect that. There was like just a flawless surround like right away. No struggle at all, basically. And instantly forces the TP, and really well done by Happy, like perfectly replacing his DK with a skeleton. Keeping it closed, that was really quite nice. He might lose a ghoul though if he's not paying attention to it. He is though, coils it to save it. Gets a Wand of Illusion as well to scout, knows what the Demon Hunter is doing here. Demon Hunter has a staff of teleportation this time, so you can get out of surrounds if he does get surrounded. Although he shouldn't get surrounded so easily again if he has boots now to run out of it. Tech more than halfway done for Sonic already. For Happy that's not the case. Happy has kind of a late tech because he decided to go into creeping earlier on, so he didn't have so much number early on. He didn't go for one cigarette tech either, so in general he went for a bit of a late tech, but he in return has a lot of ghouls. So that is nice. Sonic tried to harass him a little bit here, didn't get all that much done. At least bought some time, I guess, and staffs out. And instantly creeps the smoke camp here, so that was actually quite a nice move by Sonic. He bought enough time to be able to start this creep staffs there so he can instantly creep it. And it's quite a nice move by Sonic. I'm always kind of impressed as to how well he's macroing his Inch 4 creeping and all that stuff. It's really quite nice. Happy gets this Goblin Immersion creep, not getting the one of Sonic because he didn't want to risk it, but he could have actually done that, but I guess he did. I mean, he didn't know about Sonic actually creeping this Mercant, so he decided to just go for the safe route and take this, because if he would have gotten creep check here, he would have been in quite some trouble. But Sonic, he has his Hunter Saw quite late, so he can't build his Ancients of Glory yet. Gets a Panda though, he doesn't have the resources for Ancient of Glory yet anyway. Happy instantly uses the call here on the Demon Hunter because 25 mana was burned, 75 mana was spent on that coil.
Player's forces are under attack.
Definitely want to use your mana instead of just getting it mana burned if you're so low on mana already anyway. And Sonik is just waiting to be able to go for tier 3 tech right away or build his Ancients of Flow. We will see what he decides to go for. He's going for double Ancient of Flow. He wants his production buildings first, and after that he's gonna go for his tech, I guess. Moves his Ancient of Flow over here to the expansion spot to creep up his mana more, while harassing with his Demon Hunter to prevent Happy from creeping all that much more. But Happy's not really creeping anyway. He got a mana potion if he really wants to get a coil going. And Sonic, dude, that's what he likes to do a lot. Of really offensive, risky creeping to steal items from his opponent. And I didn't know that you can actually block the Ogre Mauler like that. Like, Sonic really has a lot of experience with this, it seems. Gets a Mana Stone, but can he still get out of here in time? Ogre Mauler misses to hit, so he easily gets out of there in time. It was quite risky, but it pays off for sure. Because, like that Mana Stone, Happy would have really liked to get that later on. Especially that's the most defensive spot for Happy to creep. And the item creep is just gone. Like, Sonic does that kind of really aggressive, risky item creeping on the opponent side of the map. He does that a lot. Sometimes, like, he can really easily lose games because of it, but if it works out, it really pays off. And this creep also being aggressive, they're in general really aggressive if you TP out of a creep spot. So that's why they went there, and I guess Happy maybe also knows what is going on because of that. Great healing potion for the Demon Hunter, that's just really awesome. It's really just great so far for Sonic. He also has Scourge Bone Gems, which is nice for his bears. Although against Undead, you usually have more Druids and bears. So it's not necessarily the best, but it's definitely still quite nice. There we go. Happy creeps the rest of his Goblinlet now, and it's probably really sad that his Mana Stone is gone. And at level 5 Auger Mage. Sacrificial Pit incoming as well, so he wants to go for Worm play again. He's not planning to go for an early tier 3 push, it seems. Sonic doesn't want to go up here, doesn't want to risk instantly getting surrounded. And it's just scouting around here with his Demon Hunter, trying to keep track of Happy, keep track of what he's doing and keep him busy. Happy doing the same with Invest DK. You really see that a lot in this matchup as soon as DK hits level 3. And he knows basically exactly what Sonic is doing. Knows that he can't really move out of creep at the moment without being creep checked, so he has to be careful there. But Sonic will maybe try to get the Ogre Lord here, the level 7 Ogre Lord and the big item. So Happy would be able to do something about that, if that is the case. And he's just gonna creep that green spot here, that's quite safe, that doesn't matter so much if he gets creep checked there. He's not gonna get creep checked anyway, because Sonic is creeping here. He's gonna steal the item here at least, didn't want to steal the creep, didn't want to get mana burn for it, and also wants to keep his Invest Potion on. Sonic now knows that there's an Invest DK, at least he should know, because that item was stolen. Wants to go for a fight here now. Happy not really interested in it though. No Boneyard coming up yet. He first wants to go up to 50 supply and also have some fighting capability now. If he would build a Boneyard now, he would really not be able to do anything on the map, and Sonic could just creep the whole map. Gets 2 ghouls picked off, that's really nice for Sonic. And so far really Happy is not in a good position to fight at all. Like really not at all at the moment. With the Destroyer upgrade and Fiends coming, he can maybe do something, but for now it's really not looking that great. Refuge heals the Demon Hunter back up, and it cost him a Nova and no coil actually, he only used a Nova. Gets the Nova out before the mana burn hits, so that's quite nice, but Lich is completely off mana now. Rejuvenation completely heals the Demon Hunter up again, so that's a nice trade for Sonic. And Happy also keeps track of him with the Shade. This time Sonic goes for an early expansion. He has quite nice map control, and he wants to pressure Happy into having to attack early if he doesn't want to fall too far behind looking at economy. So this time Happy definitely won't have the time to go for 90 supply army and get Frostworms going, because long before that an expansion will be up. Fight is breaking out though. ghouls start to fall already. Level 3 Panda didn't do anything yet so far. He can't get through his own units, especially the creeps are blocking him quite a bit. That destroyer being answered over helps Sonic a lot. It's so funny, dude. Like, he always loses his Demon Hunter. He's so... Like, Sonic's playstyle is so incredibly risky. Loses his Demon Hunter there, the only item to save himself with, again, like in the first game, was his Staff of Teleportation. Didn't get out there in time, and he pays for it. And now Lich got a lot of XP out of that. Now he's level 3, now the Panda is in trouble as well because of level 2 Nova. There's still a lot of coils, and that Panda will probably die as well. Ah no, he uses the coil to save his Lich, but the Panda is still in trouble. There's still 2 coils available. He's gonna get his Demon Hunter back from Terrandor, I think, and that one has a staff, I believe. No, he's gonna swap the staff. There we go. And the Demon Hunter actually did have an item to save himself with, a greater potion of healing, but he didn't use it. Dude, if he's not careful, okay, never mind. There was still a card available, but this time he used the greater healing potion in time. And Happy might actually lose his Lich to that, so 34 supply against 41 in favor of Sonic, and Sonic has an expansion coming up. So Sonic is still in a good spot in this game, even though he lost his Demon Hunter in quite a ridiculous fashion again. But Sonic really in a much better spot actually now, it seems. He still kept his foot in this game and is still standing quite strong. Happy can at least finish this spot here, but dude, like, it's mind-blowing how Sonic seems to always lose his Demon Hunter. It's crazy. Like, in the first game, exactly the same situation basically. No items to save himself with. Well, this time he had a great potion of healing, but he maybe thought he would be able to get out of there without it. Tries to Staff of Teleport out and just gets nuked to death. It's quite funny. Rune Braces for the Decade, it's really not that great for him. He's probably gonna sell that later on. He just didn't get to a shop yet. Instant focus on the Demon Hunter again. No item to save himself, except for the Staff of Preservation. DK has to be careful, still has a mana healing potion though, I mean, and used it one already. Destroyer's doing quite some work here. Used Dark Ritual on a Fiend actually, he wants to have more Novas. And that is definitely worth it, I guess. Else he also wouldn't be doing it. But Sonic, behind all of this, his expansion started running. It didn't pay for itself yet, but it will quite soon. And there's the Rejuvenation. No Dispel for that, so the Demon Hunter is full HP again. And Happy is crumbling here. Sonic is in a really, really good spot at this point. 53 supply against 34. Everything is low for Happy. He's almost completely out of mana and everything. He has one more Nova, that's it. And honestly, I don't see Happy getting back into this game. Now he's completely out of mana, losing another Destroyer. And he will lose that Fiend as well to a Breath of Fire. Actually, no, never mind. Sonic didn't react in time, I guess. Or maybe he had cooldown. But I don't think that he had cooldown, actually. It's fine though, like, Sonic is in such a great spot in this game. His expansion definitely paid off by now. Gets a further tech upgrade as well. And Happy has one lumber go left. He has enough lumber, but still, I mean, he has nothing. He's getting another Fiend, another statue. The thing is, I think the only way for Happy to get back into this game is to get a lucky hero kill. As long as that doesn't happen, Sonic will easily win this game, I believe. Let's see what item he gets here. If he gets like Cutgear Spite of Insight or like Endurance or like a really good item, or Medallion of Courage, that could be nice for him. There's a TP on the DK so he can get out of here. Helm of Valor, that's really not the best. Helps him to be a bit more tanky. His DK deals a bit more damage, but still. His Lich is actually in trouble. He has to swap Invul Pot. That Demon Hunter... No, 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 no. Dude, not again. He's gonna lose his Demon Hunter again. Or is he? 10 HP. You've got to be joking. It's so ridiculous. Like, Sonic with his Demon Hunter. It's so insane. Like, balls of steel, dude. In the meantime, he just creeps with his Panda, almost all 5 Panda, got the Helm of Valor as well, which is awesome for his Demon Hunter. And Happy is struggling to finish this spot. Not even close to level 5 DK. He at least got a Frost Bomb though, so that's nice. Happy is not fully out of this game yet, but honestly, I mean, there's 3-0 upgrades, 3-1 is coming, level 5 Panda with a Mana Stone, Slippers and Helm of Whaler for that Demon Hunter if he wants to swap that. Level 5 Panda, there we go. And this expansion is already running for quite some time, more than 1.8k gold out of it already. And Sonik is preparing to break into even high upkeep soon, getting Moonwells up to 90 supply. Happy can at least still creep some more. If Sonik would have actually gotten a creep check, I think the game would have been basically over. Happy would have at least had to TP out. But Sonik is fine with just trading creeps at this point, because he's just bankrolling all day long. He's getting so much gold from that expansion. Happy on the other hand, he's banking on 50 supply, so he is getting 10 gold while Sonik is getting 14 gold. But still, with the level 5 Panda and those items like Claws +9, +6, Orb of Venom, those items here, like, he's completely stacked on items. He doesn't even have any inventory slot free anymore. And at level 5 Panda now, like, he can start killing cigarettes all over the place, and especially, there we go, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for Acolytes, cigarettes and Goldman at the same time. Well, the Dragon Haze wasn't really worth it, I would say, but I mean, apart from that, he only hit one Acolyte, sadly. But still, he can kill the cigarettes so easily. It's like, he needs 4 Breath of Fire, or 3 Breath of Fire with a couple of hits. Doesn't quite go for it though, because Happy is pushing, but it's 83 supply against 49 in favor of Sonik. Sonik has crazy hero levels, he has really good items as well. Lich only has 1 Nova left. Invul put on the Demon Hunter already, so he doesn't get nuked right away because he's so offensive, and to make sure that he cannot get Nova'd, so he can get another mana burnout, and he can easily just get another Invul pot again. There we go, he has more than enough gold for it, so that was definitely a trade that was worth it for him. 3-0 upgrades for Happy, whereas Sonik has 3-1 with 3-2 coming up. But really, 78 supply against 49, it's not even a triple hero combo. So that means that his supply count is even weaker than it oftentimes is with a triple hero combo. Like, level 5 Panda has so many items, and that expansion is still running, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon.
Player's forces are under attack.
Goes for the Nova. I think there was a Nova on the Demon Hunter. And focuses him a bit. Really, the only way that Sonik still wins this, Happy still wins this, I mean, is through like a hero kill. But even if he gets, let's say the Demon Hunter drops dead suddenly. Like, just now, bam, he drops dead. He can easily get him back from Tavern. And easily heal him up, because he has more than enough bears to reach you. It's like, Sonik is in such a great spot, so even if the Demon Hunter suddenly drops dead, he's still in a great spot. It's like, 3-2 upgrades, it's gonna finish before the fight starts, I guess. And Sonik could actually decide to go for some kind of base race here. Seems like he's gonna go for that. Yeah, and Happy doesn't want to do that. Happy actually TPs. Instantly nukes out 1 bear. Lich is out of mana though. DK still has quite some mana, on the other hand. But Sonik, he's so confident that he's so far ahead. He's just pushing in here straight up. He doesn't care about underbase. Usually you never want to push into underbase. At this point Sonik doesn't care. His expansion has run for more than long enough. 4k gold almost. Level 5 DK now, so he has nice nuking potential, but why is that worth at this point? Actually, it might be worth quite a lot. If he gets a Demon Hunter kill now, Sonik lost all of his bears here. Sonik was maybe a bit too aggressive here. I mean, Happy still has all of his air units. The thing is, he doesn't have his crypt anymore. So all he can build is air units, stat use, and abominations, which is not really worth it. And Sonik has a ton of Drides, and he's just going for more Drides. If he just goes for mass Drides with 3-2 upgrades especially, he's just in an insane spot. Like, there's no Fiends coming anytime soon. Happy's not gonna try to rebuild a crypt probably. His whole base is hurt because of goddamn Panda Breath of Fire. So 1 more Breath of Fire and those 2 cigarettes are gonna die. This one can easily be killed as well. And Sonik just prepares with items again, gets a TP just in case, has his Emerald Pot as well, Emerald Pot on Panda too. Self preservation is there as well. And Happy just checked for an expansion maybe coming up there. Level 5 Village and level 5 DK. Really level 3 Call and level 3 Nova. Could still get him back into this game with a hero kill. But handling so many Dryades with only 2 heroes will be really hard to do. Especially if there's no fiend production. I mean, he has 3 worms, it's great and all, but there's not many bears anyway. And those Dryads, dude. And Dryads are not good at killing base, but Panda is with level 3 Breath of Fire. First worm falls. Happy can only get up to 50 supply. He's gonna be supply blocked after Cigarette falls. But anyway, the fight is completely breaking out. Sonik completely charging in here again. Happy is supply blocked. 71 against 43 supply. And really, Happy, what is he supposed to do at this point? Main gold mines are empty. Well, Happy's gold mine not quite yet. Sonik can just move his Tree of Eternity. He's TPing out again. He doesn't want to risk anything in this game. Because really, if he doesn't take the risk of losing his Demon Hunter, there's no way he can still lose this game. Close to level 5 Demon Hunter as well. He can just creep this to get his level 5 Demon Hunter and another big consumable item. And then he has a 150 mana burn. And he's gonna move his Tree of Eternity. And really, like, what is Happy supposed to do? Like, I don't see it working out for him to trade against so many Dryads, even if there's no Night Elf heroes around. And first of all, he has to somehow get rid of those Night Elf heroes, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon if Sonik pays attention to them. Which he is definitely gonna do. So Happy is still just trying his best. He's trying to somehow have a chance of winning this game. But it's really just not gonna happen, I think. Not sure why he just... I think it was a misclick. Yeah, I think there was a misclick that he accidentally started taking, I believe, his Frostworm. Gets another Frostworm, gets another set here as well, and he wants to try to expand. Because he can't really win an offensive fight against Moonwells and all that. Goes for the Demon Hunter right away. Invul Pod is being popped. And the Demon Hunter can just get staffed out, or he can also TP out again if he wishes to do so. Has to be careful about his Demon Hunter now. Staffs him out and uses Richu right before the staff. Nicely done. And Sonik equalizes the series 1-1. We will be going into the third game.